Is Congress getting ready to gift wrap your tax cut extension? That was the biggest question on the table at a bipartisan meeting of leaders at the White House earlier today. And although it sounded like the same old batch of answers when the president addressed the media afterward, Congressman Kevin Brady is the senior Republican on the Joint Economic Committee, and he joins me now live from Capitol Hill. Congressman, welcome. Good to see you.
Thank you, Jerry. Thanks for having me.
All right. Well, I was underwhelmed. I got to say, it doesn't seem like we're getting any farther. And worse yet, it's another commission, another committee to sit around and jawbone about something instead of taking action. What do you make of it?
Well, I make the same thing. The truth is the American public knows this tax bomb is ticking. January 1st is coming. We don't have much time left. But the president doesn't seem to want to challenge Speaker Pelosi or Harry Reid and say, get this thing done, reach a compromise, extend these tax cuts, and let's reassure the American public. So the question is, Jerry, I guess, is do they understand they're playing with fire, or do they even care at all?
Well, I want to read you comments from a couple of legislators who seem to agree that, boy, let's just extend those tax cuts and be done with it. First, from Senator Lindsey Graham, who says there will be bipartisan support in the lame duck to extend all the tax cuts for 2 or 3 years. And I think the vote will be had before the end of the year. And if the president doesn't support that, I think he's running a risk of making the economy weaker. Okay, that's Lindsey Graham. Now listen to Senator Brian Dorgan, Democrat from North Dakota. He says what's likely to happen is there will be an extension of the tax cuts for everybody for a period of time. So many people seem to be in agreement, and yet here we are with another commission, and God knows how long we're going to have to sit around and wait for them to get done with whatever they're doing.
Well, both Senator Dorgan and Graham, different parties, but they're speaking the will of the House and the Senate, and I think of the American public. What we're lacking is, one, leadership in the White House, and two, a simple up or down vote. That's all we're asking for. Extend all the tax cuts for 2 years at a minimum. I'm convinced that would pass, but right now they just seem intent on playing games, and again, I don't think they know the damage that they're ready to inflict.
Well, I think so much debate has already gone on about this. It's not like anybody's going to be illuminated by any new facts in this discussion. It seems to me you already know how you want to vote, right?
You would think, and the truth is every member of Congress knows how they would vote today. I think they're trying to set up some politics, maybe for the presidential election 2 years down the road, or, to try to a last final gasp of a very liberal Democrat Congress. And the other thing that worries me, we actually have people here who don't think it's essential that those